1933, Senroku Harbor. Night. The sea is calm, but a thick fog creeps in from the horizon. Arozaki, a 55-year-old man, stands beside his fish shop, staring into the dark waters of the harbor. A shop he built years ago, yet never truly belonged to. He never intended to stay. This shop was just a temporary place, a waiting ground for revenge. Years ago, on a night just like this, Arozaki took his son out to sea in a boat. But within the dense fog, something changed. Suddenly, two mountain ranges, ones that had never been on any map, rose on either side of their path. The fog grew heavier, an unfamiliar sound echoed in the air, and a shadow emerged from the depths. His son vanished. Arozaki dived into the sea to save him, but no matter how hard he swam, he couldn't reach the shadow of that entity. Desperate, he turned back toward the boat. He steered it toward the gap between the two mountains, but before he could pass through, a tall man appeared on the shore of one of the mountains. His height was unnatural. He stood still and spoke in an unfamiliar voice. "If you seek someone lost, go to the left mountain. If you yourself are lost, go to the right." Without hesitation, Arozaki rowed toward the left mountain. But just as he was about to reach it, everything was swallowed by the fog once again. The old man's voice echoed in his ears. "A few more years, and in the town of Senroku, reality will be rewritten." When Arozaki opened his eyes, he was lying on a beach beside a stray dog. After that night, Arozaki came to Senroku Harbor and opened this fish shop. Not to work, not to live, but to wait. To wait for the moment when the fog would return. But over the years, something changed. In the silence of solitude, among the smell of fish and the crashing waves, memories he had never cared for began to resurface. Once he had taken his family for granted. Only now did he realize what he had lost. Only now did he understand how much his wife had loved him, how much his son had needed him. But it was too late for those realizations. One night, as the town lay in heavy silence, the fog returned. Arozaki, who had spent years preparing for this moment, tied a rope to his spear and boarded his boat. He left the harbor, rowing into the sea, and there, in the fog, he saw the shadow of that creature. Without hesitation, he hurled his spear. It struck the creature, and he pulled it toward the boat. But just as the two mountains reappeared, the creature plunged into the depths. The boat capsized. Arozaki swam toward the shore. This time, he made it. The tall man was standing in the same place as before. Arozaki, breathless, collapsed onto the sand. Their eyes met. The man spoke softly. "How has this time treated you?" Arozaki no longer needed to think. He knew the answer in his heart. Waiting, loneliness, and regret. The man guided him toward the right mountain. Along the engraved walls, an image appeared. An image of Arozaki's family. A world he could have had if things had not changed. Arozaki opened his eyes. The warm glow of sunlight kissed his face. He sat up. His son entered the room with a smile. "Dad, are you ready?" We have to go soon. The school championship is starting. Arozaki looked at his son's face, warmth filling his heart. It had been so long since he had felt this way.